Today we'll see how to configure static V6 with Linux with using the different subnet. Last time we saw with the default Docker, now with this a different subnet. So you need to create 3 different bridges like this Srv6. This is actually set up as R1, R2, R3 and R4 are back to back connected. So how do you connect it is we connect using Srv6 static subnet. You have to create the subnet with 11.1. Here it is 11. This 2 is 11, 12.2 and this is 13. Same way I have configured a IPv6 address also. So for this I am taking R1, R2, R3 and R4 are the routers. This is R1, R2, R3 and R4. So if you see, initially it is all connected with the bridge. So now we have to, this is single bridge. This is a previous video. If you have not seen with the same subnet, you can see that to find the steps to configure. I will start from here. So now we have to remove this from the default bridge. So this is the script I am using to remove. So this should remove all the brctl show all the diff. Now if you go inside the interface, you will not have this ETH0. So now it is cleaned up. Now we have to create a Docker network. So we don't have a network. So create a network. I am using this command. This is a driver. I am using a bridge driver. IPv6 I am enabling with this subnet 1 and this. If you see the diagram, it is the same thing. 1.1, the other is 2.2, 2001, other is 3001. So that is how I am configuring. I am giving the name as subnet 123. We will just run this script. Network ls. So this should create. So now it has created all the 3 subnets. Still you will not have anything here because you have to connect this with that. So this is the script I am using to connect. So H1 and H2 are connected as you see. This is R1, this is H1. This is 2 and 3 are connected, 3 and 4 are connected. So we will just run the script to connect it. Once we run the script, if we come to this, see we have 1001. Here you should have 1001 and 2001. So have 1001 as well. 1001 as well as 2001. The other one is you will have 2001 and 2000 and 3000 network. So this should be 3000 network for V6. So now we have to ping to this 3001. So anyway it will not work. Previous configuration it was working. Now we have to make this work. So that is the target now using segment routing. So you can go to the configurations. So in R1, R2 and R3, all the nodes you have to enable IPv6 forwarding. That is the first step. Enable IPv6 forwarding in all the 4 nodes. Yes, we are done. Then in R1 you have to add this route. This is any prefix you can give, and this 1.1001:3 is the next hop of R2. This one. And then we have to give this one. Interface configured is ETH1, right? So I just configure, copy this command. What this command is, 3001 is the last node. You can see the R4 node. R4 node's IP is 3001. So you can use the 3001 segment routing, and this is the first network, the second network and ETH1. So the first node configuration is done. Now we go to the second node. So as you see, this is the second segment. So for the second segment we have to add the route. to the R3s as the next hop. So there is no command. You can just confirm whether R3 is 2001, 2013. So it's right. So you can configure this here. Then next you have to configure saying that this is the last segment. And we have to give to ETH1. R2 it is done. Now we have to go to R3. R3 we have to pop up. In R3 you will get this IP. So for that IP you have to do the action as giving it to the IPv6 table. That is DT P6 is IPv6 table and it is segment 6 local. So here also it is local, there also it is local. So now we are done. Now we can check the packets. We can check the ping whether it is working. You have to give -n because it will take a resolve. So you can capture the packet and we can check. You can capture the packet in this node. For this, so you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interfaces you have to capture and we have to check. You can use TCP dump, TCP. So request and reply is coming. So I will take the packet out of the Wireshark and we can check. Capture the packets in all the 6 bridge interfaces. You can give BRCTL in the host node. You can give BRCTL show, and you can capture on all these bridges. This bridge VETH1 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the 6 interfaces you can capture. I have already captured. This is the first interface. So if you see, you will have 2 headers. So this is 1.1, but this is outside is the actual header. This the internal header, which it will have segment 1 and with the next hop. So then this will go to the bridge 2 and bridge 2 should have a different one. See, this is a different subnet, that is 1000, this is 6000. Here you should have segment length as 0. IPv6, this is segments left is 0. And then in the third bridge you should not have anything because it has removed it. So this is how the packet is sent. You can capture in the intermediate node, will also have the same thing. That's why I have not shown it. So you can try IPv6 using a different subnet in Linux. It is very easy. You can understand this. Thank you.